As a game, let's get my voice there. As a game developer, I come across all kinds of awesome hardware, from holograms to input devices to full-on motion simulators. But I don't usually get to talk about and share those things. So in this series, I'm going to share with you some of the coolest tech for gamers and game developers, and we'll talk a little bit about how you can do actual development with some of these really cool devices. Before I show you what I've got today, though, if you're interested in video game hardware or video game development hardware, make sure that you hit the thumbs up button and let me know. And if you have an idea for something that you think everybody should know about, maybe some really cool hardware that you've got, drop a comment down below and let us all know so I can check it out and maybe we'll do a video about it. Today we're going to talk about a new deceptive input device for video games, and here they are. It looks like a set of regular dice, but they're actually Bluetooth enabled and they sync right up to my phone. These are the godice from the same place that makes the Go Cube. And if you're interested in that, I've got one of those. Let me know. Maybe I'll do a video about that as well. But I came across these in a Facebook ad and saw them, thought, wow, that's really cool. I could probably do a lot of fun game development stuff with it. So I ordered up a set and started playing with them. Before we dive into the cool technical details on how these things work and how to set them up, let's take a quick look at what's included. When you open up your godice, you'll get this nice fancy box with 6 dice in it and a little charger. It's got a carrying case that locks the dice in it and a charger that snaps onto the bottom of it. To charge the dice, you just place the number 5 on the 3 little prongs, hold it down for a couple seconds until it lights up green, and then repeat that for the other 5 dice. Once all of your dice are charged, you open up the godice application on Android or iOS, and you'll see all of your dice available to be synced through Bluetooth. You can play through all of their sample games, and I say sample, but they're actually kind of full-on games. They've got things like Yahtzee, Backgammon, and a bunch of other cool games you might not have thought of. But if you're into RPGs, you're going to want to check out the Go RPG Dice Calculator. This is the app I've got up right now, and it shows my dice, but not just D6s. I've got 10-sided, 20-sided, and even 100-sided dice here. And this is actually done by using these shells. You can snap on these shells over your Go dice to adjust the values that they have. And they're actually all D20s, just with different numbers on them. The 10 just has the same numbers duplicated. And the 100 die just counts up by 10s, just like the 10-sided die, but duplicated it with an extra 0 at the end. They work great in the app, though. You can see the value and assign the die type and then have them show up there. And they also work great in the SDK, and that's what I want to talk about next. Because if you're watching this, you're probably a game developer, and you might be wondering, can I use these for my own applications? The answer is without a doubt. It's actually extremely easy. When you pull in the godice SDK, you'll be able to scan for all of the devices or all of the dice and then add them and just read the value off of them. It only takes a couple lines of code, and they've got a built-in sample that just shows you how to do everything and shows the actual dice values live as you roll them. There's a built-in simulator for if you're running on your actual device, if you're running like Windows or Mac, because it doesn't work through the Bluetooth connection setup that they have, only works on Android. Now that's probably just a setup issue and could probably be addressed in the editor as well. But there's a simulator so you can play with them before you even have dice. And then when you get out to building to a mobile device, you'll find that the dice just scan. They find almost instantly, and they're, like I said, very, very easy to use. Now, there's something very cool about these that I've been kind of waiting for the last second to mention. And that's that if you have more than one pack of these, so you got maybe 2 packs of Go dice, they still work. You can sync up as many as you want, at least as many as I've been able to get 12 working, and it worked just fine. I assume that you can go quite a bit beyond there. I don't know what Bluetooth will handle, but it seems like each one's an individual Bluetooth device, and you can just keep adding more and more. Now, I've got a couple plans for these. I'm using them as life counters for a Magic the Gathering app, so I can show them up on the screen for each person. And I've got a couple game ideas that I'm loosely playing around with. The life counter one is one that just kind of makes sense and works, though. If you have some good ideas for applications or things that you could build or I could build with these, please let me know. And again, if you got some ideas for other cool tech that you think I should talk about and share for game devs, drop a comment down below, and don't forget to hit the thumbs up button.